I like you to follow me with this because I wanted to understand this so that I know where to start from and I know what is relevant to every one of us. We've said the things we want to become. And you don't know how empowering this is. I'd like to start from here. I tell people, all of us went to school, and somehow in school, we get lost in the fact that we can play throughout the semester, get to the exam, and crash it, and still succeed. Unfortunately, life doesn't operate that way. Life operates with a principle called the law of the field. And on the field, when you're in the farm, like my friend who wants to make billions from farming, when you're on the farm, you can't crash anything. If you sleep during sowing season, you better learn how to sleep during harvest because there'll be nothing to harvest. Okay? So that fundamentally you want to understand that everything in life requires a process. Everything, there's a process. Success in life is not about creating shortcuts. It's about understanding what the processes are and being able to conform yourself to the process. I'm not likely to say how I wish it rains tomorrow so that I can plan tomorrow. I need to understand the seasons and adapt myself to the seasons. So on the field, which is what life is, we need to go through the processes. We need to ask ourselves, if I want to do anything well, where do I start from? You might not realize it, but what I've just done in the last 5 minutes is one of the most powerful things that has ever happened to me. Realizing the ability to project 5 years ahead and say, this is where I want to be. And that should be the starting point for all of us. To say that everything begins to make sense only when that end is clear. And we'll talk about those things. We'll talk about, I'll try to make this as practical as possible. I'm asking myself, how many people here really want to learn about selling? How many people want to learn what do I need to do, to make sure that I can move from where I am to where I'm going? Robert Kiyosaki said something. He said the most important training in this world is the training on how to sell. He said because no matter who you are, you will soon realize that the most fundamental skill in pushing across whatever it is you have in your mind as an idea is the ability to sell it to somebody else.